Hey guys, to the podcast.
Oh, I was gonna do something different.
No, you can go.
Just keep going.
No,
going.
you got it.
No. 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 What I was gonna do is I was gonna record it separately and put it in there.
Okay, so we can stop and redo it. I didn't know how we were doing this.
Nope.
So.
Nope. We're going.
Okay, cool.
This is raw commentary. This is what's gonna happen.
Oh, nice voice crack in there.
There we go. It's been 25 seconds and we're already there. How you doing?
Kind of nervous, kind of scared.
Yeah. What for?
I'm still studying for the GRE. Take that on the 30th, and I think I might have mentioned it last podcast.
Okay.
Math is something, man.
Math sucks.
Yeah. And so I'm just going through basically math is my only issue. Writing and verbal is just vocab and stuff. That's pretty easy.
Okay.
But yeah, just studying. And then today I talked to my boss. Hopefully he doesn't listen to this, but because there might be job openings happening at Boosters. And so we sat down and talked, and
sorry if you hear a noise. I'm unscrewing my microphone from the stand, so I don't know. It might pick it up. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see what happens. Okay, I'm done. Keep going.
And we sat down and talked about kind of my strengths and weaknesses as an employee. He's you're very, very dependable. If he needs anything, I'm always there. I get the job done very well. There's no issue with that. But his critique is a lot of the time I'm very unsure of myself, which is true.
Okay.
And I question myself a lot in my abilities, and I do need that reassurance that I'm doing a good job. And he's it's not the end all be all. You're still a good worker. It's just if I'm gonna move up, especially in boosters, I kind of have to figure that out and be able to just kind of get a task and just go. Not really having someone not essentially holding a hand, but always kind of reassuring me. He said, because that's not how it's going to be. You need to get out there and just do you and do the work. So he's going to give me some more tasks to do by myself. That he's I just want you to do them. Don't ask questions, figure it out.
Yeah.
So it was a good and bad, but it's cool that they do have openings coming up, and they have a possible GA spot. So if I get my master's, I can apply for it. Yeah, it pays for my tuition plus a stipend. So. And he went and said I'm not guaranteed that spot just because I work with him already, but if I do get the master's and I do apply, I have a good shot. So.
Hey, that's great. I'd hire you.
Oh, thanks, man. I would hire you as well, and myself.
Thanks. I didn't even just verbally explain my resume, but that's okay.
Well, I've known you long enough. It's all right.
Yeah, there
we
go.
We can just watch movies together.
The only quality you need is grit to get hired. That's it. It's just grit.
That's actually what he brought up too. He was yeah,
I like how that's such a white guy thing.
Do you need gym rat? If you ever hear someone explain a white basketball player, they always say gym rat.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yo, he's a gym rat. He's in there. He's a gym rat. What does that even mean?
Whenever I hear Jeff Van Gundy, talking and he's describing quality, Kevin Love, for example, which this actually transitions nicely. Basketball playoffs. But yeah, I hear Jeff Van Gundy, and he's Kevin Love has a lot of qualities. He's a good shooter. He is a good leader. He listens well to directions. Plays well with LeBron, and he's got a lot of grit. Because it's all right, so he's not that great of a player.
Yeah, he's just.
If Jeff Van Gundy says you have a lot of grit, then you are a white guy in the NBA. Even if you're not, if he says, hey, if he would say, I don't know, Maurice West. That's not his name. What do I think? What is his name?
I don't know. You just went like
David West or something like that.
blank there for like a minute.
No, I know. I was
Okay.
thinking. I wasn't actually. I wasn't actually talking. Like Maurice Spates, Mo Buckets is his name. If he says Maurice Spates had a bunch of grit, Maurice Spates would now be a white guy in the NBA. It's just a fact.
But yeah, Boston 2-0.
That was unexpected, honestly. Like, and I know everyone's like, "Oh, don't worry, it's LeBron. He's gonna make the finals." Yeah, but maybe. I'm generally like this. I'm actually having doubts. Like, and I understand he's come back from a 3-1, but he doesn't have a team this time.
But like if Boston wins this next game, I don't think that they're gonna make it. I don't think that
No.
the Cavs are gonna make
No
it.
way.
But if the Cavs win this next one, they have a good. Because it's LeBron. Like
Cavs have to win every home game and then the final game in Boston. They have to.
yeah, they basically
Like,
they have to win
Their
every
only
game.
chance is going to Game 7.
Yeah.
Which, but they don't even have Kyrie or Gordon Hayward.
That if they did, oh man.
That would be a fight for the Warriors, honestly.
I mean, it's a
Because, like, Terry Rozier stepped up hard. Marcus Smart is playing absolutely big, swinging, hanging hammer defense. Catch that innuendo. I'm not going to explain it to you guys. Just figure that one out for yourself.
I get it.
Yeah, you get it. I would hope so. You're older than me. But, yeah, you have Marcus Smart playing good defense. Al Horford is amazing for some reason. Do you know who Shea Serrano is?
The name sounds really familiar.
He's on Twitter and he writes. He's like a writer, but he wrote a basketball book, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
But he tweeted during he tweets a lot. Wow. I'm trying to scroll down and find these. He tweeted during the Boston games, because Al Horford was having a monster game within the first half when Al Horford was just all over the place.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And one of his tweets, basically Al Horford's a dad, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is the whole thing of his thing. So I'm gonna read. Here's a series of his tweets through Game 2. Game 1, they were also very funny. Al Horford wants you to drink all the juice that you poured into your cup. Al Horford wants to make good time on his trip, so you'd be ready when he says it's time to go. Al Horford wants to know right this instant who moved his socket wrench. Al Horford thinks you should get the shoes that are functional, not the ones that are flashy. It's so good. I gotta find the other ones. I can't not find the other ones.
Also,
It's so good.
Jason Tatum is a man, even though he's only 20 years old.
He is. I don't know why he's just now deciding to show out. He was good in the regular season, yeah. But
Like,
he should have.
yeah, he's an animal. I love him.
He is. I'm going to find it. While I'm finding it,
As like a
I thought the Warriors series would be a sweep.
Uh,
And then Game 2 rolled around.
really,
And I was wrong.
the Rockets are filled they're filled.
They are. Alright, here's the thing, and I had an argument with my friends, and it's, I don't know, I understand what they're coming from. Their game plan didn't really change, but I feel Game 1, James Harden was being a little selfish. And he dribbled the ball for 20 to the 24 seconds, would dish it to Eric Gordon, and then be like, yo, you shoot it. And then Eric Gordon has to shoot up a contested shot, and they wouldn't score. And they had in the game they had 3 or 4 shot clock violations, so that was interesting. But I think it's interesting because then they start kicking it out more, and they're throwing it. They're swinging it around like they're those Spurs. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, passes were going all over the place, and I was like, "Who's coaching this team, Pop?"
Yeah, they like definitely pass the ball way better. And
They passed it
open
better,
shots
and
from
then-
Chris Paul
Yeah.
and Chris Paul. Like
Chris-
I love Chris Paul.
I do too. Chris Webber was like, they're playing everything different, and then all over like my friend was like, I was like, yeah, I'd agree with that statement. Like, just being recently into basketball, he goes, absolutely not. Chris Webber doesn't know a thing of what he's talking about.
I mean,
Like-
they have easily like the best ISO players in the league, and like that's what that's what they like kind of did. They like swung, got the mismatch, and then whoever had the mismatch just drove it in basically or popped the shot. Like
They're doing good. Yeah, they hit more threes. Like Eric Gordon hit 6 threes, and Clay and Curry hit 3 total.
yeah, he was like 1 for 3 on. I think so Steph was like 1 for 3 or
Curry's in a
or
slump,
1 for 6
which
or
is
something
weird.
like
I don't know how to feel about that.
that. It was bound to happen.
But I like watching game 1 was so like mesmerizing because KD could just pull up any shot he wanted mid range, and like no one can like contest it because he's 7 feet. Number 1, number 2, it's just so smooth, and like he's so quick at it.
KD.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's kind of. There's definitely been like a shift in basketball now because like you have to be able to know how to shoot the ball. Like 10 years ago, it was about just bodying people. Now it's
Right, which is why you see like Joel Embiid like learning how to shoot a 3.
which I love Joel as well.
It's scary.
And he could shoot him. I mean, I don't know how consistent he is. I don't have stats in front of me, but from what I've seen, he
he's
makes
kinda-
a decent amount.
Yeah, he's kind of
Well,
I mean,
he makes enough to where he's like confident to shoot it.
right.
Yeah.
No, yeah, for sure. He does.
But yeah, KD.
I mean, there was one game where he was like 3 for 4 or something
Yeah.
like that. It was funny.
But like KD, Steph, like I'm trying to think who else might have, and like a couple other guys just proved like. They
think
like
Steph
changed
needs
it
to
to where like now everyone is just pulling up jumpers. Like even though there's a guy in front of me, I'm just gonna chuck it up and hope because they see Steph do it, but they don't know like Steph shoots like 600 threes in practice like a day, not
Yeah.
17 once a week.
Also, Steph's 3, he's able to do it more because the way he shoots. I don't know if you've seen like the
The like breakdown.
yeah. That's insane. The way because he doesn't use like any leg power because he shoots it on the way up instead of at his like top, which is completely against fundamentals. But
Yeah, well, cause it's a way he had to learn because like he was smaller than everybody, so he had to figure out how to get up quicker.
yeah, and it's also good for like catching off timing of people.
Yeah.
Like, because like you're expecting, because you get there at like the time of them being at their
At their peak and the ball's
Highest.
already gone.
their highest point, but it's already out of his hands.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I found these tweets. This is from game 1 when Al Horford was doing his thing. Al Horford knows you better than that. Al Horford wants to know who keeps messing with the thermostat. Al Horford will turn this car around right now if you don't stop it. That one I remember was tweeted off of like him just packing someone. Al Horford would like to talk to you about the marks you received on your report card. Al Horford would like for you to know when it's. He says. Wait. Al Horford would like for you to know that when he says the curfew is 9 p.m., he means 9 p.m. and not 9:15. It's great because Al Horford's like not old.
Oh, he's a daddy.
He is. That he is.
Excuse me. I haven't watched too much of basketball just because I've been studying or
crazy.
like I usually watch towards the end because that's when like I'll be finished studying or something. But what I started watching, I might have snapped you. College lacrosse championships happening as well.
Interesting.
I don't watch it during the season. I don't watch it at all. But the championship for some reason, like I get excited because like they do pretty like cool thing. Like they are slinging that ball
Yeah, they are.
really fast. and they gotta do all that running and stuff. I guess just that, like, running.
Those are the two mechanics: throw the ball and run.
Yeah, and they do it well. And it
Basic fundamentals.
and from watching it the past couple of years, like, it's always the, like, same teams as well.
Oh, it's
like
like Johns Hopkins.
John
or, like,
Hopkins,
Syracuse.
Duke. Syracuse lost this year in the first round.
Correct.
But it's like Johns Hopkins, Duke, UNC, Maryland, like Yale.
Rich white dude schools.
Yeah, for sure. That or
100% prep.
yeah.
Preppy dudes.
But
Frat
it's
guys.
also funny because, like, you know which teams are good by how many, like, either Native Americans they have or Canadians. Because it's
the more good they are.
yeah, that or they'll have like two,
The more
and they're just like they're the only ones who score. Like, I want to say it was Maryland. Like 2 years ago, they had one kid. He was like a Native American, like from Canada or something like that. Like, he was just combined. He was just filthy. He was just like combined of everything good in the lacrosse world.
Yeah.
And it was like in 18 games, he had like 37 goals or something like that.
Yikes.
And I was like, jeez,
It's a lot of grit.
good. Can you say that for a Native American player?
Sure. I don't know. now he's a white basketball player. I don't know what to tell you.
It's 2018. It's used for everybody now.
It's 28. Yeah, it is. Correct.
But yeah, no, championship season's here.
It is. I don't know why I'm transitioning to this. Like, you said it's 2018, and I just thought of like this. So, I'm into wrestling. I'll admit it. I'm not ashamed of it. It's a show, just like Grey's Anatomy.
Okay.
The outcome is predetermined. Yes, I know it's not real. Let me live my life.
Excuse me.
To all those judging me. So it's like storytelling. That's what it is. Anyway, so like there's this guy on the independent scene, like the smaller, not full on like WWE, like the smaller promotions.
Is it like-
where they're kind of like
Is it like
bingo?
D1,
They
D2?
play in, huh?
Is it like
What?
Is it like Division 1, Division 2?
Okay, so brief history. Wrestling used to be regional. Like there was New England, Florida, Smoky Mountain, and like they're just by region, right? And they would just be promotionals, and they would just tour that area, right? And get like talent and like people like that. And then Vince McMahon decided to buy another promotion out and buy their cable rights as well. So he had now assimilated like one of the promotions. So now it's like a big promotion.
Mm-hmm.
And he just kept doing that, and eventually he like monopolized it without actually like doing the legal monopolizing. And eventually it just got so big that it became like what it is now. But there's still like other regional stuff and promotional stuff that work on like the smaller scale. And so like one of them is, I forget where it is, but this dude was making a promo. So he's making they're almost like, I guess, hype packages where he like calls the guy out and he's like, yo, like I'm gonna beat your face in, like that kind of stuff. And he was wrestling in older like WWE guy who just wrestles on the indie scene every now and then just to kind of get an extra buck, even though he doesn't really need it. But and he was doing a promo, but he did it in blackface.
Huh.
So I was just very like I watched like a YouTube channel that has like stuff going on with that, and they mainly just do WWE stuff, but it's cool. And, like, I enjoy wrestling because I learn about like the behind the scenes stuff, I guess I would call it, or like what goes into it kind of thing, rather than just like what happens on TV. But anyway, so he did blackface because the guy he was facing was black. And I guess he was trying to create the angle of like, oh, I'm so despicable, like, and get the other guy to rile him up and beat the crap out of me, and everybody hate me. But it's a little too far. 2018
Yeah, that's.
might just be
I
a little much.
Yeah. I guess kind of in the same realm. You saw the "This Is America" music video.
I did.
Did you see the one? It was the like women's rights one or whatever.
No, I need to watch
It's
that one though. I heard it's absolutely atrocious.
well, so I was watching a podcast by Theo Vaughn. He's a comedian. Go check him out. I'm talking to you and to the 6 people that listen to this. Hilarious comedian.
Yeah.
But he has this podcast and he went and had her on, and I didn't know about it either. Well, I like saw it on Twitter. Like people were like retweeting like, "What is this crap?" Da 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 da. And so she went in 24. So after Gambino dropped his in 24 hours, she went and put out hers, and it's her remix of it for like women's rights and stuff. So
Can I pause you right there?
yeah,
First of all, if you do a remix in 24 hours, you know it's going to be bad.
it's definitely not good, but it's better than I think most people could put out. Like yeah.
I understand what you're saying, yes.
But the music video is like basically the exact same concept as Gambino's, but definitely more towards like women's rights and stuff, and the backlash she got from it was way more than I would have thought.
I know what you mean.
Because the This Is American music video is already wild. Great song. Video is wild. And I like it each day. There's like a new thread of, okay, these are the subtle hints in the music video.
Right.
Like the clothes, the dance moves, da 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 da. And then like, so people were like, excuse me, oh I didn't burp, cool. They were like, there are death threats on this girl, and calling her racist and stuff like that. And I don't really see how it's racist, because it's not even about race, it's about like women's rights. But yeah, it's something. You need to watch it, because it's interesting. I only watched it once, because it's not that good, but yeah, it's I just don't get the like backlash from it, because like it is like a remix, like remixes are fair game, and like she's like defended as such. I guess she's a comedian. She's not that funny, but yeah, like Nicole Arbor, This Is America Woman's Edit. That's like the song of it.
That's what we're doing.
A bit.
Okay, I'm just gonna. Excuse me.
God bless you. God bless
hot take.
you.
Name me someone other than Kristen Wiig that's a funny woman. Funny woman.
Huh.
That's my point.
Give me a second.
That's my point. I'm just saying, like, personally, I mean, we're diving into this territory. I'm gonna say it because it's controversial and we need it for view count. But Amy Schumer obviously sucks.
She's horrible. She's atrocious.
Everybody hates her, right?
She's so bad.
And she's always like, "Oh, it's a misogynistic."
No, it's because you like talk about your vagina constantly. Like I don't.
That's all of her jokes. She
It's
just
sex,
steals
vagina,
jokes.
and how like she just
And other people's jokes.
Yeah, have you seen the video of like each joke she did compared to like a comedian like 2 years before?
She like half of them are like Bill Burrs.
Yeah,
and it's funny. But okay, yeah, Kristen Wiig is really good because she's from SNL.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. Maybe Sarah Silverman used to be funny, but now everything's like.
Well,
too,
are you
like,
talking about
agenda focused? Like,
are you talking about like stand up or like in movies and stuff?
Both.
Because honestly, I find Ellen pretty funny. I usually giggle at her
Ellen is
stuff.
funny. You were correct. You were correct. Ellen is funny. Ellen, Kristen Wiig.
Melissa McCarthy, maybe.
She used to be.
Yeah, she has some funny roles, but it is like a lot of cursing and stuff like that she relies on.
Yeah. And then whatever the woman's name is that's in Grown Ups. I forget her name.
The Hispanic one?
I think?
The one that's married to Adam Sandler?
No.
Oh,
No,
I know who you're talking about. She's like friends with Wig.
She was also on SNL.
Bridesmaids?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
What's her name?
I can't. Maya Rudolph. Yeah.
Yeah. No, the one you were thinking was Salma Hayek.
So she's not Hispanic. I'm sorry. Or she might be. I don't know.
She's fine.
She is hot.
Anyway, back to the point.
Amy Schumer is ranked 24th on the 50 top female comedians list.
It's pretty low.
That's a lot higher than I would put her.
Yeah. She has, I mean, honestly though, she has like two movies out. 3 movies. They all did pretty bad.
Yeah, all of her movies get trashed because like they're not. I mean, they're not good.
I feel pretty like, even like I would just look at, like I would go on YouTube and I would look at like, I would look at the video and I would look in the comments and everyone would be like I saw so many that were like, I'm a woman and even I think this is stupid.
Yeah, like you can't just like she's had the same material every special, and then her like movies are the same thing. Like it's repetitive.
It's the same thing, just different like settings.
Yeah.
Like this, it's always the story of like, oh, I hate my life. Oh, something's going good for me, and then back to, oh, I hate my life, but I learned a lesson.
Yeah.
Like, it's dumb, and it.
Also, Zoe
Mad talking about this.
Zoe Deschanel, she's up there. No, I don't know if she's a comedian, but she's been in movies and
she's
her
New
show.
Girl's pretty good.
Yeah.
She's okay in New Girl. I like her in New Girl, but I would say like comedian.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, I can't.
Kristen Wiig.
I can't think
don't
of
know
it
if she has
anymore.
a stand-up special, but and like I'm gonna use this here because I tested it out. I've asked people, like I've asked girls, like who do you think is a good comedian woman? No answer from any of them.
Yeah. Okay.
I asked like 3 or 4. That's my sample pool, and they were just like, none.
Yeah, I mean,
There you go.
because I also think like I'm trying to think of like the ones who have made it, and
Sarah Silverman's like 50 something. I don't know if you knew that.
yeah, she's old.
She's old. She used to be funny,
Yeah.
but now everything is like. I don't know.
Like I'm looking at the funniest stand-up comedians of all time. Let's see this, and I'll stop at the first woman I see. So
I hope you have something for our daily quiz segment.
Ellen DeGeneres, number 39. She
On top 50?
no, it's just says
Like the same.
no.
I was going to say, if that's
it's
the
just-
same
it's
list
just
as
all
Amy
time.
Schumer being 26,
No.
I would have been pissed.
all time. Ellen is 39 for like just comedians in general.
Okay, yeah.
So she was the first one, and then Sarah Silverman's 44.
Okay.
Wanda Sykes is at 69. That's really it. I'm done looking. Yeah, I agree with you. I can't. I watched John Mulaney's new special.
I haven't seen it.
It's funny.
He's always fun. I loved every single one.
It's
of them.
funny.
One of my favorite bits is like the one where he is looking for a new house with his wife, and the realtor is like making hints on a child.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's just like, this could be an office or a
There's
nursery
the
or yeah, maybe, but we're not really focused on having kids right now. Okay, just in case. She could have said anything and it would have been a nursery. This is an on fire trash can. Could be a nursery. So funny. Oh my god, the one that I love, my absolute favorite, is the one where he is talking about old crimes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna go ahead and recite it from what my memory allows me. As long as you weren't around for the police to show up, you would have gotten away with it. You know, like bank robbers, they would dress up for the bank robbery because they know they were gonna get away with it. You know, they would go in there. All right, this is a stick up in like big suits and fancy hats and big hats, like it was Sunday in Atlanta. You'd go in there and they'd be shooting machine guns everywhere, and when they're done, they would take credit for it because they know they wouldn't be caught. And if they ask who did it, tell them it was Crazy Joe and the Suggins gang. They'd shoot Suggins into the wall, right? And it's like you could get away with anything. Like someone could get murdered, and they would have the body. It'd be like detective would be walking around for clues, and officer would run in, like detective, we found a pool of the killer's blood next to the victim. Gross. Clean it up. All right, back to my hunch. Oh, I know. Let's draw a line around the body, and that way we'll know where it was. It's a good one.
Yeah, but his new stand-up is really funny. You should just watch it tonight.
I probably will. I probably will.
Yeah, so during your stand-up routine, I found a quiz.
Oh heck yeah! All right, we're at the 31-minute mark. You wanna wait?
No, let's just do it quick. It's like a quick one.
Okay.
All right, choose some desserts, and we'll give you a hilarious novel to read this summer.
Welcome to the. I don't even know what to call it. I don't know why I stopped.
Hunter's questionable quizzes.
Okay. Welcome to the personality quiz with Hunters.
Well, this one isn't a personality quiz.
You get the gist.
Choose some desserts, and we'll give you a hilarious novel to read this summer. It's summertime. We need to get educated. We need to get back to summer reading. I'm a big advocate for reading.
Is this from BuzzFeed?
It is.
Okay.
Choose a chocolate dessert. We got brownies, lava cake, or chocolate pudding.
How is dessert correlate to reading?
Answer the question. Brownies, lava cake, or chocolate pudding?
Lava cake.
Okay, I agree. Choose a cookie. Chocolate chip, Oreo, sugar.
Chocolate chip.
Okay, good call. Choose a cake. Chocolate cake, vanilla cake, strawberry.
Chocolate.
Okay, I'm seeing a trend here with you. Ice cream.
Is it chocolate?
Ice cream, mint chocolate chip, Neapolitan, or chocolate chip cookie dough.
Mint.
Oh, okay. Choose a cheesecake. New York style, chocolate, or red velvet.
New York.
Okay, classic.
Also, let me just say, why is it called a cheesecake when it's not made of cheese?
It is.
Nor is it a cake.
It is made of cheese.
I mean, you know what I mean. Like, it's made of cheese, yes, but it's not like, people would think like, oh, it's cheddar cheese.
It is.
Also, it's not a cake. It's more of a pie. I'm just going to throw that out there.
Well, pies have... Oh, yeah, I guess they're like crust.
Ah, got him. Yeah, there it is.
But the crust, it is kind of all the way around.
The exact moment that Hunter realized his life is a lie.
All right, last question.
Anyway.
Choose a layered dessert. Opera cake, brownie trifle, and cream cheese parfait.
I gotta look up what an opera cake is.
It's just like a layered cake, I think.
Okay, well, I need to know.
I really don't know what it is either, so I'm kind of glad you're looking it up.
Well, you have a picture in front of you.
Yeah, but I have a picture, but it still doesn't. I don't know what it is.
Oh, I see. Okay, I get it.
Okay.
It could be tiramisu. It's like a tiramisu almost, a little bit. It's like that style. Anyway, what was the other one?
Brownie trifle.
Truffle.
Trifle. Trifle.
Brownie.
We're just getting educated today.
I'm gonna go with the brownie triple.
Brownie. You got Only Dead on the Inside by James Breakwell.
Accurate. That's very accurate.
Does it give us any more information on it? A Parent's Guide to Surviving the Zombie Apocalypse. Well, there's your summer reading. I wonder. Wait, I'm gonna redo
I
it.
agree with the title, but not the content.
I'm gonna redo it real quick. Just
Dude,
just
it's
to
RNG.
see.
Like, it's just randomly generated.
No.
It's not.
I know. I just want to see if like they only push that book.
They probably have a choice of like 3 books because there's 3 answers. Guarantee you that's what it is.
Okay.
That's what it always. Like, I made this point in my solo podcast, but like, imagine going to college for 4 years, spending thousands of dollars on an education, only to be hired by BuzzFeed to make that article for me.
I think I would have like fun with it though. Like I would just start.
You would, but then at the same time, you'd be like, why did I go to school for
I'm
this?
trying to pay. Okay, like all these kids probably went to some like artsy school too. That costs a lot of money.
Like, I can just see it like being the worst thing ever. Like, yeah, this is going to your boss. Yeah, this is good, but it's not gonna get more clicks. You know what it needs? GIFs. Put more GIFs in there for Britney Spears.
We need gifts on every article. Every article.
That's honestly what it is, though.
And so the book I got is How to Tell If Your Cat Is Plotting to Kill You.
Okay. Interesting.
I don't have a cat, so it's kind of.
Well, that was the questionnaire.
Oh, I just got it again. Yeah.
There you go.
So they only have a
There's like-
set number of books.
They do.
Take holes.
I don't know why they would put the effort in putting like 50 books in there.
Yeah. I don't know.
I feel like maximum 5. But yeah. Speaking of books, I just ordered a bunch of books for this class that I'm taking. It's like a screenwriting class, but not in the style of like script writing. And I'm very excited.
Well, I'm glad that you're excited for school for one.
Yeah. Yeah, right? I know. Me too.
Oh.
We're back at this again.
Yeah.
Episode part 3.
We're gonna stop talking about it. I also
Actually, no.
I
We're
need you-
gonna talk about it, but I'm not hating it. That's the difference. I'm gonna actually learn to do something that I'm gonna enjoy. It's weird.
I also need you to put your Twitter handle in our Twitter bio
Okay.
because I don't
Oh, in our Twitter bio?
for the Bear Cave.
Our Twitter handle in our Twitter bio.
I need your Twitter handle in our Twitter bio.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do it.
Yeah.
You can. Yeah, you're right. I can.
Also, I'm going to talk about this in my solo podcast. I'm not going to talk about it. Yeah, all right. So.
Wait, you made a solo podcast?
No, when I do, I'm going to talk about some things.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just
Dude, we gotta talk about hosting. Getting on like a hosting site.
yeah, I don't know how much that would be though.
I mean, SoundCloud, I think it's like, I don't want to say it's $10 a month, but I don't know. It depends on how serious we're gonna be with this for the next like.
Because I think Spotify's free. We just have to make like a.
I don't know how to get on Spotify. I'll look it up, but I mean.
Like we have to make like a artist page, or I guess I could turn my Spotify to an artist page.
Oh, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, and then we just upload there, because I'm already paying the premium, so.
Yeah. So am I. I don't know if that matters though, but.
So.
Yeah, and then we can register for money. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Get like
8 cents an episode.
racking in the dough. I mean, hopefully, if we did change format, Spotify would help out. Because
That might help. Yeah. That
I
might
do
help.
think having it only on YouTube is rough because you have to keep your phone open.
It's different. Yeah, there's a process.
And since it's not like visual, it's purely audio.
Correct.
But hey, maybe one day you'll be seeing our average faces in front of you.
Hey, maybe one of our very loyal friends would like to help spread the word of us. You know.
I guess
It's a very.
I guess you're already talking to them, so.
That was a very shallow thing. I apologize, but at the same time, it was very real and straight from the heart.
Support your friends. That's what I'm gonna end on.
Yep, that's it. That's all we got.
See you guys.
No, not that.
I said see you guys. Like we ended on a
Yeah, I
positive
know.
note. Or not done? Okay.
No. We have more stuff to talk about.
Go on. Waiting.
Oh, it was me. Okay. I thought I'm pretty sure.
It's on.
Well,
we're
I
at
guess it
40.
was just me. I guess you ran out. I guess you're at the end of your stuff, but yeah. Before this, I hope I don't sound like a child. I hope I sound a little more deep voiced. But yeah, I took a nap and I woke up and I was extremely scared. This is the hard hitting stuff people want to hear. All right, this is what we're talking about. Quantity over quality.
We're just gonna keep pushing our daily lives on you until it becomes important.
Exactly. This is what people want to hear. 13 Reasons came out. Season 2. That came out today.
I didn't like the first one.
It shouldn't have been made in the first place.
Yeah. That's what I like.
Because it glorifies suicide. That's what it does. And in Season 2 wasn't any... Why are they making another one?
Yeah, I mean,
Selena,
I don't know, like...
come on.
Yeah, I watched like 2 episodes, and I didn't like it. Someone,
No, it's
like,
not good.
personal note, like...
Someone replicated it
someone-
already. Like,
someone who's like been through some of that stuff, like I don't know, like I just don't think it should be. Like I do think it needs to be talked about, like suicide, like mental health, like should need to be talked about. It needs to be, put out there, but trying to make like a TV show out of it. Yeah. Anyways,
no bueno.
your nap.
I don't like it. I woke up really scared. It was the first time I ever woke up and like I was genuinely like worried about something. I don't know what. But I like woke up. It's not like I woke up and it's like, oh, what year is it? Like no, like I woke up and I was like, what are my surroundings? Kind of thing. Like, yeah. That was an interesting story, right?
I thought there'd be more to it.
I mean, I don't know.
I thought it'd be like
this episode. Okay.
I thought we would be like deep diving into your subconscious.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, we might just
Because I've been going to therapy.
This
for a
episode is
little bit.
brought to you by Oxidant Infusion Drinks.
Are you just looking at
Not
whatever's
really.
next to you?
Yeah, I am. But
This is brought to you by Public Spring Water.
But honestly, though, those drinks very bomb. Good for the system. The guts, the digestive system.
Is it just like sparkling water?
No, it's juice.
Oh.
It's juice, but it's got 5 calories and like super low sugar. It's got 1 gram of sugar, 5 calories, but it's got like a crap ton of antioxidants and like all this other stuff. My favorite flavor is blueberry. Let me know in the comments below what you think.
If anyone ever listens this far in, I just want them to comment.
Dude, props to you, number 1, for going this far without your ears bleeding, and number 2, that was my stab at being a YouTuber. So
Yeah, comment, like, follow.
all right, I think we're gonna.
Hold on. Oh, jeez.
I think we're gonna end that now. So, all right, guys.
Oh,
What?
my like computer.
What?
Did you hear me through the whole thing?
I tried.
My
Jeez.
computer froze. It's Audacity froze, so I didn't think it was recording.
Yikes.
Sorry, people. Alright, I'm out.
All right, we'll see you guys in the next one. Appreciate y'all for listening. Peace.